Today, I'm going to show you how to set up Bolt DIY, the coolest tool to build apps with AI right on your computer, and that too for free. It's super easy, crazy powerful, and perfect for anyone who wants to start building full stack applications very fast. Let's jump straight into the video. All right, what exactly is Bolt DIY? Bolt DIY is actually an open source platform that is created by Stackbase. It's actually a developer of the tool called Bolt.NIV, which came up like 5-6 months back. It actually supports complete building of full stack applications. That means you can build front end and back end using bolt.diy. That too on your computer and that too for free. And with all sorts of LLMs like OpenAI, Anthropic, Hugging Face, and much more models like DeepSeek V3 that has come up very new. You can literally integrate it with bolt.diy. Very easy to set up. I'll show you how. Then we got integrated terminal for real-time input and output, which means you can literally debug and edit the code. You can literally create everything from scratch just using plain English. Now, how cool is that? Now, let's completely get into setup on how to install bolt.diy on your computer so you can start building from scratch. All right. So first thing that you have to do is search on Google bolt.diy. And then you will find a GitHub repository link. Open the link in the new tab, and then you'll have all the repository instruction that you need to follow. Okay. I'll go through all the instruction one by one, so don't worry. The next step is to clone the repository. To clone the repository, what you can do is click on the code, and then you have got three options over here: HTTPS, SSH, and GitHub CLI. We'll use this HTTPS URL. So just copy this. Make sure you got Git installed. If you don't have Git, you can pretty much install it from, so let's say Git for Mac OS, Git for Windows. So download Git for Mac OS, Git for Windows. So once you have Git, you will be able to, clone the repository. Okay. So let's clone the repository now. Copy this link. So I've created a new folder called as Bolt DIY tutorials, wherein I will clone the repository. So I'll right click and open this up in terminal. So right click terminal, add folder. And then what I will do is git clone. I'll paste this command in description as well, the URL. So this is what you will need to be able to clone the repository. Make sure you got Git installed, otherwise you'll run into issues. So let's click on enter. So it says cloning into Bolt DIY. And now we have successfully cloned Bolt DIY. That means our step 2 is done. Let's get to step 3. The next step is to install Docker Desktop. Just go to docker.com. On the landing page, you will have all the options to download Docker. So in my case, I'll go with download for Mac because I am using Mac. In your case, you can go with Windows or anything else. So I've clicked and now it's downloading. Let's wait for 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, that's done. Now what you need to do is just double click and open up the docker.dmg file. Once you click on double click, okay, it will start to install and just move it to the applications folder. I already have the Docker, so I'll stop and that's it. Okay, the next step is once you have the Docker desktop on your computer, what you need to do is you need to start running it up because by default it will not run. So we need to start and enable the Docker desktop to be able to build the Bolt DIY repository. Okay, let's do that. So you could be on Windows, you could be on Mac. I'm on Mac, so I'll open Docker. So I'll use Spotlight Search for that. I will open Docker. It will take like some time to open up. Okay, this is going to get opened. Now the Composer is no longer running, and then you got engine running over here on the bottom left corner over here. So that means I've got Docker running. So it should say Docker is running. It should, so in your Windows, it should also reflect the same status. So that is why it is very important step, because if you don't have this Docker running, you'll run into a bunch of issues when you try to build the image. So once this is done, let's move in. This is the final step of running the bolt.diy locally. So I am into the repository. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to copy paste this command, which is running the application. And then you got using Docker option. And this is the command that we want to run. Docker build dot -- target bolt AI development. So just copy this command, copy. And now I will open the same folder that I cloned the Bolt DIY repository to. So I will click and then just open this up in terminal. Okay, this is good. Now before we run this command, just make sure that we have got Docker running, which is running in resource mode. That is okay. Now we just paste this command. So I'll basically paste every single command in description as well, so you can copy and refer it back. So basically I'll just enter now. So this will start downloading all the dependencies from Docker Hub once you press the command, and then it will try to load all the resources. It will take like some time for you to install all these dependencies. Once that is done, you should see a message saying, what's next? View summary of image vulnerabilities. And we are now in the final stage wherein we can just run this container using the next command. Next command is Docker Compose. Just copy the command, right click, and then you copy, and then just paste it up in the same terminal. Once you paste, it will start pulling again and start running the container. So if you look at the logs, it says container bolt DIY created, allow, and then you get the URL for the bolt DIY. So that is localhost :y173. Just copy the URL, and then you just load it up in the new tab. That's it. Boom. There you have your Bolt DIY locally installed, ready to create new applications, that too for free. So you don't have to pay any other subscription for any other tool. So you can literally start a new chat or probably browse through a bunch of providers. You got Anthropic, Google, OpenRouter, everything. You can also establish GitHub connections. You can clear chats. And then everything is so good, right? The UI looks incredible. Then you can select models. Let's say if I want to pick Google, if I want to pick DeepSeek, if I want to, set the API key, I'll set a separate tutorial for integrating different models in Bolt DIY. And thank you so much for watching the tutorial. If you need any help, please comment, give us a like, and subscribe to the channel for new content as well. Thank you so much.